Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get ready. I say this every time. It's already been a week. It's been crazy. These are my new ears. Look, it's a bunny and a unicorn. It's a bunny corn. Thank you very much to the person who gave it to me. Okay. And for knowing that this brings me incredible joy. Awesome. So I have done my skincare this morning and I went ahead and primed with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Y'all want to see how close we're getting? Yes, you do. Look, it's almost done. I'm so excited. I love using up a product. I don't love like being forced to use up a product, but I love actually doing it. It makes me so happy. So I'm gonna put on some Leo Ellie Triple Dissolution BB Cream. We're also like, this is the foundation product that I use when I'm like, I don't really know what I want to wear, or there's nothing really specific that I want to try. I grab for this because it is the oldest in my makeup collection, and I want to use it up. Like, I absolutely do, because I love it, and it's a wonderful, it's a little bit dark, we'll blend down, but it is beautiful. It lasts all day on me. It looks great. I love it so much. There was a tiny, but it ran away. It never stays long. They got groomed yesterday, and I forgot that they got groomed. So this morning I'm like, where's all your hair? And then I remember. It's like getting a haircut in the first, the morning you go into the bathroom after you got your, like, a drastic haircut or a hair color or something, and you're like, whoa. Same thing with the dogs. We have hold on. There's one. Look at the haircut. Hold on. There's the haircut. Look at that. Good morning. Tiny, you don't look pleasant. Other dog is down there too. There she is. She got her tail cut off. She got out. Look at her. You look so cute. You look so cute. Good morning, Moo. There we go. The dog visiting. Thank you, Mr. Mugwump. You may feed them now. That's what they really want. Moo is very excited about food times. So her little internal clock goes off. Well, first thing in the morning they get food, but like at around 3:30, 4 o'clock, her little internal clock goes off. And she's like, it is time. And she does a little dance, and she tracks Mr. Mugwump down wherever he is in the world, and tells him by dancing and pouncing on him that it is time for food. So she loves some food, that dog. She is one of us. So how has your week been? I've been super busy per usual, and so I have not filmed a bunch not at all this week since Sunday. Now Sunday Mr. Mugwump did my makeup on Sunday. That was the most fun, y'all. That was so much fun. So thank you for everyone who suggested it and was excited for it, because I was too, but I wasn't sure what to expect. Y'all, we had the best time. If you haven't seen it, please, it's long. It's like 45 minutes or 40 something minutes. It's long, but he genuinely tries to do my makeup well. Like, he wasn't playing. He was genuinely trying to do it, and he did a great job. And we had a lot of fun, and we talked about how we met and all that stuff. So we had a good time, and your comments are great. Thank y'all for being so supportive, and y'all had a good time too, and I loved it. So also on Saturday I posted my Q&A video. A lot of really great feedback on that one as well. Thank you so much. We had a lot of questions, and I got through almost all of them in that video, and I'm happy that we did that as well. So this weekend will be a little bit more normal, less crazy of filming schedule and prepping and all that. There is probably going to be a video in our future, not very soon, but I will likely convince Mr. Mugwump that we need to do his makeup. And we may do that. It may, I don't know how soon we can get him to do it, but we'll probably get him to do it. And I think we would have a good time doing that too, because why not? He's such a good sport. He's the best. So we'll probably do that at some point. And then we haven't done, in quite a while, we haven't done a Mr. Mugwump buys my makeup. But I may have him just shop my stash or something, where he comes in and he pulls a full face of makeup from like what I own. And we can probably do that fairly soon. We'll also, this weekend specifically, we got Palette Parade. Y'all, I had the best look yesterday. I mean, the best look. So if you haven't seen Palette Parade, it is an interesting little video that I do. It's real short, but I go through all the eyeshadow palettes that I used that week, and I just show the palette, but I also show the picture of my eye look. Usually it's with my eyes closed so that you can actually see, because I have hooded eyes, so to see, you know, where I place shades and what it looked like, I usually have just a quick picture of my eyes closed. I like that series. I don't know that, I mean, it's not my most popular by any means, but those of you who love it, love it. Like and I'm one of those. I love it too. I think it is interesting to see the looks that somebody comes up with for a palette, but it's also kind of a very slow declutter. I'm using each of my eyeshadow palettes one time this year, and it's gonna take longer than a year. And Mr. Mugwump is making it worse, y'all. On Valentine's Day, he gave me, what, how many? 5 more palettes. Like, I can't, what is this man? He's gotta stop. No, he doesn't. Don't stop. We had a good time on Valentine's Day. He did, he was very cute on Valentine's Day. He's a good gift giver. He doesn't think that he is, but he is. And he comes from a family that they're not, it's not that they don't give gifts, it's that it's a little bit different than in my family. In my family, and tell me which one, you know, you are, or somewhere in between. In my family, we're gonna blend that, don't sweat. When it's like gift giving for us is like, it's a big deal. I don't know. Like, we're those people who, when we give you a gift, we've thought about it and we're trying to make you happy, and we want you to like it, and like, I don't know, it's kind of a big deal. It's probably more of a big deal for me than some other folks in my family, but I really enjoy giving a really good gift, like really good. Do you know what I mean? That's not to say that it has to be expensive. Sometimes it does, but a lot of times that's not what that means. It's just that I want to find it or make it, or like, it's got to be good. Like, I like that. I like it when folks open a gift and they are blown away. That's what I like. I don't know. Are you this way? Is there someone in your life that's this way? I want to know, because I'm this person in my life, and there's something about it. I don't know. It's probably something psychologically wrong with me. I don't know. But I really love giving gifts. Well, Mr. Mugwump did not grow up that way and is not built that way. And so when we got together and we were dating, it was a learning curve, kids. We had to really communicate honestly about everything, but also specifically expectations, because I'm from a world that I still get an Easter basket every year. I'm 159 years old. It doesn't matter. I want an Easter basket. And so we had to Philip, I don't know that he ever, I'm sure he got him as a kid, but he hasn't had them in many, 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 many years. And he would not organically say, let me give my grown wife an Easter basket. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not what he would do. So he had to decide that this was something that he would do, and I had to communicate expectations, but also be okay with doing that. There's something internally built within me, and I don't know what this is, that for some, it might be just movies and books and media and all that have told me this over the years, but that says, if you tell someone what you need or what you want, that it doesn't count if they do that. Like, it's not the same if they organically did this for you from their own volition and it was their own idea, and what's their motivation if you have to tell them. Like, there's something I got deep on a Thursday. There's something in me that says that to me. I don't know what is that? Somebody help me. One of y'all, I'm sure, was a psychology major. Like, what what is that? It's BS is what it is, because that's not true. And I think that's something that I had to learn as an adult, that I should actually tell him what it is that I expect and what I want. If I say every Valentine's Day, I want a gift and I want a card, that it's important to me that he put into words feelings and that they're written down. That, some of y'all are like, that's insane. Who would care? I care, because I have letters and cards from family members that have passed away that I still read, that bring me great peace and joy. And so I want, it sounds morbid, but I do, like, I use his cards as bookmarks. And so when I'm reading and it's a card from 6 years ago, I read what he said, and it makes me, I'm doing me, you know? But I had to tell him that, because that's not something that he would ever do. He would not do that. And that doesn't make him a bad person. That just makes him a person who wouldn't do that. That's all that is. So it's a little bit humbling to have to say to someone, this is what I need. And I'm very specific, because I want him to be very specific back. It's a little bit like, you have to examine what you actually are asking for. Like, am I being crazy? Am I being ridiculous to want an Easter basket? Probably yes. Do I care? No, because I still want one, and I love it, and it brings me great joy. I love it. I'll show you. This year, since I now have a YouTube channel, I will share my Easter basket. Not share it. You're not giving my jelly beans, but I will show you what he gives me for Easter this year, because there's usually some makeup in it, because he's a nut. So anyway, we've done our whole face except, I've not told you, I used the Benefit Cheek Stars reunion tour. This was on sale, maybe Macy's or something. And I just used that. The blush I used today was Sugar Mom, and that looks cute. I've got to go to work, and I have a lot of meetings today, like a lot of meetings today. So I want to make sure that I am somewhat presentable. But I'm gonna use my Animal Crossing Mint palette, the Nook Ink palette from Colourpop and Animal Crossing. Got an email last night that they have restocked this. So at Colourpop, if you want to wait 10 years for your order, I know they had it at Ulta. I don't know if it's sold out or not. They had that on Valentine's Day at Ulta. But this one is the Mint palette. There's not a great like mid-tone shade. This is very, very glittery. So I might actually use it in my crease and just have a glitter crease. I'm going to try not to bring it up too high. This is this is a matte shade. And so that will go on my outer quarter. It's a bit too dark for me to wear to work during the week, in like way up in my crease, like I like it. We are probably going to use the glitter because I am that person today. So let's try the Made in the Shade color. It is glittery, but let's see how it looks on the actual crease. It's a good tone. It's a little bit muted for a mint, but I think it will work just fine for this look. I don't want to go up any higher than that. And it probably looks a little bit washed out on camera. I don't know. It's hard to tell when I am filming what it actually really will look like in the video output when I export it and upload it and all that. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Some things look way brighter, like yellows and stuff, look way brighter than when I anticipated. When I'm looking at myself, it doesn't look very bright, but when I see it on like rendered and all that, it looks really bright. Okay, I think that'll work just fine as a transition. I think there's nothing. I think that'll work just fine. Yeah, I know it's not the loudest thing ever. I've got my color switch out here, and I've used my Viseart neutral mattes. I started with the cream up top, but I'm using this to kind of blend out because it's like a little bit of a peachy skin tone color for me, and that way I can make sure there's no harsh edge, that it's really well blended up there. I think that's one thing that makes something that's colorful look more inappropriate for work, I guess is what I'm going to call it, like corporate world work. Because if I worked at a, at a drag show, it wouldn't be inappropriate at all. But if there's a harsh line in color, those two things together make it look a little bit more bold, I guess. And so if that's, if you've got a good blend up to nothingness, then I think that would help. Okay, I'm gonna stop there and then move on with the rest of the stuff here. I'm gonna go outer corner next, and we're gonna use the darker shade. It is Water Landing. And it is a beautiful dark teal shade. I'm tapping off for show because I don't want a teal cheek or a teal under eye. Okay. So I've got a couple of orders. Yes, I've got some BoxyCharm pop-up coming, and I've got another Colourpop coming. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the shimmer down first on my lid and up, and then we will come over top with some of the glitter to make it pretty. So we'll do the shimmer down first. I like to put a shimmer on the area that I'm going to put a glitter, because I don't necessarily want to pack a ton of glitter in order to get coverage. I would rather have a shimmer down already that does the coverage for me, and then the glitter is just, there's a little bit over top. I'm learning to wear glitter. I don't know who I am anymore. And if you are not like me, where you're trying to learn how to use glitter, you aren't using glitter. That was me like, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, so I get you. But I don't know, there's something about it. And maybe it's because I've been a little bit, I don't know. Dissatisfied with life. All right, let's try the glitter. I'm gonna tap some on my finger, and I'm gonna tap and slightly pull. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I go way above my crease with my glitter and my shimmer, because that's how I like to see my makeup, with my eyes open. You do you. There it is. I'm gonna line with the teal because it's gorgeous. Step 1, fine liner brush. Step 2, Profit. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to get up. That is beautiful. That shimmer is, I mean, that glitter is gorgeous. The shimmer is pretty too. Do not get me wrong. You could wear this without wearing the glitter. But I think each palette has a glitter in it. And so, you know, 1/4 of the palette, and I think they were like 12 bucks each. So they were kind of high priced anyway. So I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that. If you don't use glitter, that 25% of your palette would just sit there. I don't know. That makes a nice liner too, doesn't it? Yes, it do. All right. And a tip that really helped me use glitter, or be okay using glitter, is I've got Scotch tape, and before I go to remove my eye makeup, I put Scotch tape and use it to take the glitter off before I wash my face. And I really appreciate that tip because it helps immensely. It makes it so that I don't have glitter everywhere, nor in my eyes. So that's what helped me. Gosh, that's pretty, isn't it? Okay. And I don't use glitter glue. I probably should, but I don't. But I'm not, these are not loose glitters. There is some sort of binding that I do find with Colourpop glitters. And the Wet n Wild glitter in the Camouflaunt palette was amazing. It stayed all day without any help. And then yesterday I used one from an Alter Ego palette. And I'll talk about that on my palette parade. But man, that was pretty. It lasted all day too. It was gorgeous. I think I'm going to do a week, and maybe in March. So maybe every 3 months or so. Every quarter do a 1 week where I reuse the palettes that I've used already. The ones I can't wait to use for another year, and do like a like a best of quarterly kind of thing. I think that would be awesome. The palette that I used yesterday, I would want to use again. Okay. So let's use, and I've been loving the L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof. I really like the wand. Like, it's very unique, but I really like it. And it really gets in there and it does amazing. It is waterproof, so it takes a little bit of effort to get it off. I use a bifacil kind of, you have to shake the eye makeup remover to mix it. And then, so typically I'm using the Neutrogena. I just got finished with the Clinique. There was I had like a sample, like a deluxe sample size. That one works really well too. But I typically buy the Neutrogena, or like the store brand of the Neutrogena eye makeup remover one. Whatever works, or whatever's on sale, or that's what I typically use for eye makeup remover. I soak a reusable cotton round, like the kind that you wash. I soak it in that, and then I kind of let it sit on my eyes to help break up the mascara, and then it works really well. I'm gonna go in with Smashbox Superfan. Let's see how this goes over the telescopic. I tried the Marc Jacobs yesterday. It got clumpy quick. The Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir over top of the telescopic got kind of clumpy pretty quickly. This is not getting clumpy quickly, which is nice. This is a look that if this was like the weekend, I would put lashes on with this look, I think. I've got a little bit of mascara over here. I'll get it in a minute. Because it's that pretty. I also, if this was the weekend, do you see how like with my eyes open, like straightforward, you can see a hint of mint, but it's not too much. This is my work appropriate colorful look, is that I just don't bring it up too high. And so if I'm speaking and I raise my eyebrows, you can see a little bit, and when I blink you can see it all, but it's just peeping out. Like that's what my work appropriate colorful eye look kind of looks like. Not kind of, it does, it looks like this. But if I was doing this like on the weekend, we would be higher so that you could see it with all of it with my eyes open. I would have brought the outer corner higher. The crease color would have been much more pronounced and more opaque, because it would have shown with my eyes open. That's all. That's the difference. So you can wear color on an everyday basis. Some people are like, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Look, with hooded eyes, you can do anything you want to. It's a mystery. They don't know you got it on. And then all of a sudden, there's like, bam, and they're like, oh, that's exactly what it sounds like. I'm just kidding. I love it. I think it's great. All right, let's lip. I have to tell you something that I've been using that I want you to know about. Hold on. Let me do a lip liner and I'll tell you. This is Ulta in Flesh. She's peachy. So I ordered, when AOA Studios Shop Miss A came out with skincare, I ordered a bunch. And this is the best thing I've ever tried. This is plant-derived squalane, so don't freak. It's cruelty-free. And this is 2 ounces. So I think that the normal retail price of this is $1.77. It is a little foil, but it's this bad boy it's great. It's wonderful. The packaging, so small. Once you get it out, this bad boy has like, my skin looks so good, not like texture wise. That's not what it's doing. Moisture wise, that's what this is doing. This is like a barrier cream, delightful. This is amazing. I've got some more to try. This is the other one. I haven't started it yet. This is another one that I've got on for next, is the niacinamide 2% and the BHA moisturizer. They've got legit stuff, y'all. If you haven't checked out Shop Miss A recently, they're getting into the skincare realm, and I'm down for it because it is so affordable, and you can try it. I would buy a vat of this, a vat. I've used it morning and night, no breakouts from it. I love it. This is the Almay Go Wild lipstick that Mr. Mugwump got me for Valentine's Day. I've worn it every day since. It's creamy. It's it's not glossy, but there's a bit of a shine to it, not much. It is so comfortable. It's just a perfect little bit, slightly peachy nude for me. I don't know how the man does it. He could only see, he's like, he just, I thought you'd like it because it had tigers on it. It's a jaguar, but you know what I'm saying? Like, how does he do it? I don't understand the man. Anywho, this is the makeup look. I have finally used up the Kat Von D Lock-It Spray. I'm now on to the Essence You Better Work Fixing Spray. And we're still working on Watermelon Glow Recipe. Pretty one. That's the look, y'all. What do y'all think? I love this little palette. I love it. I think it's absolutely adorable. I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to use it again. I am still a little miffed. It's not terrible packaging. The box is so much cuter. So now I've got to keep it in a box, and I'm all kerfluffled about it because I don't like keeping things in boxes, but that's okay. I will for this one. I am going to happily put this one potentially in the I want to use it again pile, because I do. I think this is a cute look. I think I just think it's so cute. I think it's adorable. You're not going to get a varied look out of this. This is the look you're going to get. No, not really. You could do a halo eye. You could do one of these single shadows all over your lid and do a whole, thing. The teal is beautiful. That dark teal is very pretty. You could do all kinds of things, but I think for this eye, this is perfect. It looks so good. I love it to death. Cool. Y'all, I hope you have an excellent day. If you liked this video, if you'd give it a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you liked me, you can hit subscribe. Y'all, we are growing this channel, and I love every one of you. Thank you so much for all your support. Y'all have a great day and take care of each other. Bye.